and welcome to Club 6 episode 8 of The Pilgrimage on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got two Premier League games for you. We're at home to Southampton and away to Crystal Palace. We come into this one in good form, so let's see if we can keep that going, and the team to face Southampton is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team for the Southampton game, and it is Mamardashvili in goal, back four of Doig, Colwill, Ampadu and Justin, Douglas Luiz behind Gray and Jimenez in midfield, Jones on the left, Prestiani on the right and Wilfried Gnonto up front. So let's submit the team. Go give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks I should say we're favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. I'm going to agree with him, so we will point the finger and go with that. And let's get out there and do it. So let's see if we can manage to extend our recent good form and deepen Southampton's relegation worries. So James Justin has taken a knock. At the moment he's okay to carry on, but I'm going to wait and see whether he can last the pace or not. I suspect he'll probably need replacing at half time, if not before. As we approach the half hour mark, Douglas Luiz's corner headed away. Gray to Prestiani, and the shot goes wide. So highlight comes to an end. Still 0-0 after half an hour. And I am definitely going to be taking Justin off at half time. It is James Justin with the throw in. Jimenez to Prestiani, back to Luiz, Gray into Prestiani, he's hit the post, Doig, and we've won a corner. Thought it might have been more than that, but it's not. Douglas Luiz with the right-footed in-swinger to the near post. Colwill's header, he's got far too much on that, and it's over the top of the bar. And now it's Piquerez playing it through. Mamardashvili smartly off his line to make the gather. And he launches it forward, but gives the ball away. So Cook plays it into Iredale. Gray's won it back for Leeds. Plays it back to Mamardashvili. Plays it out to Ampadu. Into Jimenez. Onto Prestiani. And the through ball is intercepted by Sangare. Agume to Iredale, who has it taken off him by Curtis Jones. Douglas Luiz back to the keeper, who launches it downfield. Piquerez wins it back. Elliott plays it forward and it's crossed in. And Zach Tate finishes the chance for Southampton. And it is Leeds United 0, Southampton 1. So demand more, go attacking. As Douglas Luiz takes a right-footed in-swinging corner, headed up in the air rather than away, and off the crossbar, Gnonto beaten to it. Ampadu picks up the loose ball and the highlight comes to an end, but there's immediately another one. Colwill to Gray, on to Doig, into Curtis Jones. He's looking for the ball over the top, finds Gnonto, and Wilfried Gnonto bags us an equaliser before half time. Didn't look offside, and it isn't. It is a goal. Leeds United 1, Southampton 1. Colwill to Gray, Gnonto to Prestiani. Prestiani down the right hand side, cuts infield, finds Jimenez, plays it back to Ampadu, into Justin, who crosses, Jones with the header gets underneath that and it's over the top of the bar. And there's your half-time whistle, so time to offer some words of encouragement. Can still win, keep working hard. And let's get James Justin off for Castania. And also Ethan Ampadu for Lars Lucas Mai. And let's get out there for the second half. Let's demand more. And see if we can grab a second goal to take the lead. Prestiani cleared, but Castania finds Douglas Luiz. Colwell into Mai. Over the top for Jones. And the shot is a weak one. And the highlight comes to an end. Douglas Luiz's free kick, chipped forward, headed on, and that's over Wahab's crossbar. So now it's down at the other end, and it is a corner to Southampton. Tate with the in-swinger, headed away. Elliott picks up the loose ball for Saints though. Edgley crosses it in, and Barcola somehow fails to score, but it's offside anyway. And now I'm going to take Prestiani off and bring on Okafor. I'm going to take Jones off and bring on Velasco, as that's crossed in and the header goes wide from Southampton. We've got one more substitution remaining. I'm not making it yet, but it's going to be Doig for Pascal Strauch. We're going to demand more as the corner comes in and Colwell has headed well wide. Can we get a second goal to win the match in the dying minutes? We certainly deserve one. Wahab's goal kick. We win the header, but it's given away. Cook plays it back to Wahab, into Rocker. He plays it to Elliott. Finds Agume. Played back to Rocker. Agume to Rocker. All the way back to Wahab in goal. Into Dorrington, which I assume is Alfie Dorrington. Finds Barcola. And his shot is shoveled behind by Mamardashvili. And I don't think we're going to get a chance to get a winner. So it is all about not conceding from here on in. We've got another 4 minutes of stoppage time to go. No substitutions available. And we're facing another corner from the other side this time. So it's Sancho with the right-footed in-swinger. And Sancho's taking his time over it. And it's headed clear, but the highlight comes to an immediate end. And there won't be another one. And there's your full-time whistle. Leeds United 1, Southampton 1. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode and a trip to Crystal Palace. Team for this one, Mamardashvili in goal, back four of Doig, Colwell, Ampadu and Castagna. Gray behind Jimenez and Musa in midfield, Jones on the left, Prestiani on the right, Nonto up front. Let's submit the team and come give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants them to go out there and impress me. So do I. So pump the fists and agree with him, and let's get out there. So Crystal Palace have won 2 and lost 3 of their last 5. And that compares to our 1-2, drawn 2, lost 1. So we're in marginally better form, but they are the home side. This is not going to be an easy game, despite Palace's position just above the relegation zone. So can we make it count that we're in better form? Let's encourage the boys. Palace have had the better start, but they've had nothing to show for it yet. So can we take advantage of them not scoring when they were on top and get the lead ourselves? Let's encourage again. That's gone down well. Still no shots from our Leeds United team though. And we really could do with getting a goal just to settle some nerves and put a bit of a marker down. Phillips to Anderson for Palace, into Sambi. Ball out to Harris on the right hand side. Johnston back to Phillips. Sambi to Johnston, who is dispossessed by Jones. Jones keeps the ball into Musa. Back to Ampadu. Plays it back to Mamardashvili in goal. He plays it out to Colwill. Into midfield for Jones, who gets past a couple of players with a lovely bit of skill. Prestiani is in. Prestiani scores. And it is Crystal Palace 0, Leeds United 1. So we have got the goal that we needed. Another goal would make us feel a little bit more secure. Prestiani with the ball in, the header from Levi Colwill, and we've got it. So 2 goals in 3 minutes, and it is Crystal Palace 0, Leeds United 2. And that's put us into the top 10 in the table, just 3 points off the top 7, and in fact 3 points off the top 4. As Mamardashvili encourages that one on its way over the crossbar. So it will be a corner to Crystal Palace. And we now just need to get to half time without conceding, and we haven't. Joachim Anderson has half the deficit. Crystal Palace 1, Leeds United 2 at the break. Going well, capable of better. And let's see where the blame lay for that Crystal Palace goal if we can. I don't think it matters because we've got 2 tired players. We need to take Josh Doig off. And we'll bring on Pascal Strauch, and we need to take Archie Gray off, so we'll bring on Douglas Luiz, and that will do for now. So we'll start the second half. We'll demand more because it's a game I do expect us to win. So we'll demand more and see if we can manage to extend our lead again in the second half. Strauch to Luiz. Colwill finds Ampadu. Infield to Jimenez. Forward to Nonto. He's got himself turned. He's into the area. And he's been absolutely clattered there. So it's a penalty to Leeds United. It will be looked at by VAR, but there's no way this is being overturned. And it is a penalty. I want it to be Nonto. I don't think it is. It's not. It's Douglas Luiz from the spot. Sends the keeper the wrong way. 3-1 Leeds United. And surely now it should be just a routine cruise to 3 points. As the next highlight begins with a goal kick. Ampadu wins the header but gives it straight back to Richards. So Crystal Palace build with Anderson to Sambi. Edouard back to Richards, who plays it into Mitchell. Richards for Crystal Palace on halfway. Sambi to Harris into Johnston. He gets to the byline but can't get the crossover, and we get it partially away, and the highlight eventually comes to an end. But it's another Crystal Palace highlight. Deep cross headed away. Mitchell heads it back in. Mamardashvili grabs hold of it. And we'll have the highlight ending if we can, please. It doesn't. Mamardashvili's long ball forward, and Palace pick up the scraps. Sambi into Solomon, onto Mitchell. We need to stop the cross, and we don't. Stuart Griffiths gets Crystal Palace's second. And now we need to demand more. Louise with a free kick. And the free kick hits the crossbar and is put behind. So where do we need improvement now? Or where are we vulnerable to injury? It's Douglas Luiz with an outswinging corner. Deep one. Headed over the top by Colwell. And I think Nonto might need to come off for Bellio. And I think Jones can come off for Velasco. And as I'm saying that, Crystal Palace have grabbed themselves an equaliser from Albert Sambi Lakonga, and the goal's disallowed, so it remains 3-2. So we've got away with it. And have we got one more substitution available? So Noah Okafor for Prestiani. We can do that one. Mamardashvili with a comfortable save. So 15 minutes to go, all subs made. We remain 3-2 in front. But Palace are relentlessly attacking now. And we need to demand more. Eze back to Igor. Finds Mepham. To Igor again. Igor over the halfway line for Crystal Palace. Comes forward. It's forced back to Mitchell. Eze. To Igor. Into Solomon, who shoots. And that's over the top of the bar. So we'll get away with that one. We're into the last 10 minutes. And now we just need to hold on for the 3 points any way we can. So into 5 minutes of added time. Encourage the boys. We're playing well. We're away. And we just need to see out the last few seconds. There it is. Crystal Palace 2, Leeds United 3. I'll be back in a moment to show you the Premier League table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the Premier League table and confirmation that we sit 10th in the league with 6 wins, 3 draws, 5 defeats from our 14 matches, so 21 points on the board. We're just 3 points off the top 4 now, so let's have a look at when we might be coming back. And assuming nothing changes, I will bring you back for the games at the start of January, away to West Ham and at home to Liverpool in the Premier League. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and Goodbye.